duties and responsibilities of construction workers. You're a construction worker. Great. You have chosen a great career. What do you do now? And you do the work, but how do you do it? And what are some beginning steps in your role that will really set you up for success? Stay with us. That's what we're going to talk about. All right, so we're going to go through these pretty quick because I know you want to be effective. Step number 1, you are going to go through an orientation. Wherever you are, whether you're in a shop or whether you're on a project site, you will be going through an orientation. Pay attention to that orientation. Hear what they're attempting to say, and when you leave, agree to those standards and follow the rules. Step number 2, bring your expertise. Please do not just do something you're told, even if it's wrong. We don't do things that are immoral. We don't do things that are unethical. We don't do things that are unsafe. And we don't do things that are going to hurt people. So when you come, you are going to have expertise. You have a brain. You have a vast set of skills, and you have experience that you're bringing to the table. And you're likely a skilled craftsperson, right? And so bring that knowledge to the table and speak up. We need to know your opinions. Number 3, be respectful and be respected. Here's what I'm talking about. Workers should never be on a project site without good bathrooms, a good lunchroom, and a safe, clean environment in a respectful environment. If you're in that environment and you don't like it, leave. If you're near other people that are being disrespected, do not allow them to be hurt as well. But here's what I'm saying. When you have a great contractor and they have nice bathrooms and they have a nice lunch area and they treat you right and they talk to you and it's a safe environment and it's clean and organized, then you treat that environment correctly. I used to tell people, hey, if you're mad at me as the super, don't go trash the bathrooms. Don't go leaving trash everywhere. Don't graffiti. Don't ruin things. Don't leave pee bottles on the project site. If you want to get after me or get at me, the superintendent, go slash my truck tires. Like, do whatever you got to do to me. But when you trash the bathroom or leave pee bottles around or mess up the lunchroom, you're disrespecting other workers, right? And we don't do that because you and I, we love workers. Like, they're our heroes. So when you come to a project site, be respected and respect everyone else. Number 4, get a proper place to work, the right training for your role and ask for it, the tools and equipment that you need to do your job, and do not do work without the right training and equipment. And 4, take the time that you need. That doesn't mean go slow, but don't be rushed and do something unsafe. Like when I go to, sometimes people say, well, I have to do it. They. No. If I'm going to do it, if I'm going to be your superintendent, this is how we're going to do it. If I'm going to work for you, I'm going to do this right. It will be clean. I will have the right tools I need. If you don't want me, that's fine. But if you want me to do it, we're going to do this the right way, right? And so there's nothing wrong with saying that. Like, we're going to do this the right way. I'm not being difficult. I'm not being too needy, and I'm not going slow. I'm doing a good day's work the right way, but I need what I need to get it done, and I'm not going to hurt myself or someone else if I don't have it. 5, always know the safety expectations. Do not just go do something. If you go do something, know the risks, right? You only have one set of eyes. You only have one body. You've got to get that body and your mind and your health home to your family at night. Don't do anything on the project until you know what are the risks, what are we going to do about those risks, and what is the plan from a safety standpoint. Number 6, the quality expectations, right? We are in the customer service business. If you worked at a restaurant and you just delivered food and they're like, well, I didn't ask for this, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What do they want? How do they want it cooked? You know, is it well done, medium, or rare, right? Or is there tomatoes or no tomatoes, right? Ask the customer and deliver what they asked for. So as a worker, don't just go do things like we're producing a standard product. We're not. We're in the customer service business. Know the quality expectations before you go to work. 7, and this is a big one, this is for me, always 5S your area, which means sort, straighten, sweep or shine, standardize or sustain. Or simplifying that, keep a clean, organized, and safe environment. There's no such thing as a good worker or a foreman at their job if they're dirty, unorganized, and unsafe. If you can just keep that background, that everything you do, I do it safe, I do it clean, I do it organized, you're going to be set. And by the way, if you want to be set, please subscribe to this channel. And if you have any other questions or want any further information, just comment in the comments below and I'll get back to you. And I've got 4 more suggestions for you as we close this out, because, and really, if you're like, hey Jason, this isn't quite what I expected. You're probably expecting, hey, get this set of tools, dress like this. Hey, okay, if you want that, let me give it to you, okay? Be honest, be ethical, show up on time for work, Don't come in intoxicated. Never sexually harass anybody. Don't ever be discriminatory, right? Hold to the company standards, know the rules, and put in an honest day's work, right? Pay attention and do the right thing. So you already know that. If you're on this channel, you already know those things. That's not what this video is about. I'm telling you the secrets that you can have or implement to be really successful. So here's a couple more that you're gonna love. Be an ideal team player. An ideal team player is humble and will dig in and do anything that's honest and ethical and moral for the team, meaning will lean in and do lower level work and be all in. Hungry means that you really want this and you're going to work hard and you want it and you want to progress. And smart, which means that you're good with people and you fit into the team dynamic. So I really want you to pay attention. Are you an ideal team player? And always plan your work. Don't ever go do anything without planning it. If somebody says, go move that column or go do this, you just stop and you think to yourself, how am I going to go do that safely? What are the steps? What do I need? How do I need to rally my team? Don't ever just go. Plan it first. The third thing is build it right. When you're there, just do it right. There's no sense in rushing, no sense in coming back, no sense in like leaving it unfinished. If you're going to do the work, do it right and just make sure it's installed from a quality standpoint right from the get-go. Build it and build it right. And step 4 is finish as you go. Let's not move from this zone to the next zone, move from this task to the next task unless you're able to finish. Finish that work. Punch it out, inspect it, do final inspections, sweep up the area, demobilize, make sure it's labeled, finish your as-builts. Done, freaking done. Like make sure that you're done. So if you do those things, if you're an ideal team player and you're always planning your work and you're building it right and you're finishing as you go, you will set up a career where you will go into higher levels of leadership. You will start to make really good money like we've all said. You don't have to go to college to do this. You will make great money because you're forming the disciplines that's required for you to be remarkable. And I'm going to link you to something in the description below. If you want to head to your next step, you're probably going to want to be a foreman. There's a book called Elevating Construction Foreman. Not only does it give you the basics, which you probably want, but also the steps of what that role looks like and what's expected of workers and how you can progress. If you want that, that's your book. And I'm going to leave you with a scorecard for workers that you can use as a checklist to make sure that you're showing up in a remarkable way in your role. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.